potential for all that rain now, putting people in Pasco County especially on edge right now because of all the flooding they saw last year. Remember that? ABC Action News reporter Eric Waxler live tonight to show us just how officials are preparing out there in case we see it again. Eric?
Yeah, hey, Wendy. The flooding in Pasco County last summer was as bad as it's ever been. The new emergency management director, he says that's why they are not taking any chances. In fact, he bumped up the timetable to get this emergency operations center up and running again. It was undergoing renovations, but officials say it will be manned this weekend, and they will be preparing to help if more flooding comes. Thousands of people were forced from their homes in July of last year as days of heavy rain filled up already full rivers. The damage in Pasco County was extensive. Since then, the emergency management director stepped down, and a new leader is trying to stay ahead of any potential threats. He says right now, public works crews are out lowering retention ponds in trouble spots, so they'll be ready to hold rain. Pumps are also being put in places where they might be needed. But he says these aren't fail-safe solutions.
If we get a localized heavy rain, we are still going to flood. What we are anticipating by doing all these protective measures is that it will not be as bad as it was last summer.
Pasco's renovated emergency operations center is up and running early just to be ready for next week's heavy rains. They met today mapping out plans. Last summer, the county provided assistance to almost 300 families affected by flooding. Improvements were made in the month since, but officials say it would take 30 years to fix all of Pasco's stormwater issues.
Our response to pump that flooding down in the aftermath should be much quicker and much more effective. But in the interim, when that rain starts falling and it gets the flood conditions, it's going to flood.
Yeah, and these are Pasco's problem areas from Elfers to Magnolia Valley. If you live in one of these neighborhoods, you've experienced flooding before. If we get a lot of rain early next week, it's likely you will see more flooding. But again, that's what folks here are preparing to help with should it come. Live in Newport Richey, Eric Waxler, ABC Action News.